Football often gives us moments of pure magic. Last night in Munich was one of them. Portugal lifted the UEFA Nations League trophy after a tense final against Spain. The match at the Allianz Arena was a nail-biter, ending 2-2 before Portugal clinched it 5-3 on penalties. It was a fittingly dramatic stage for what might be the final chapter for a living legend. Cristiano Ronaldo, at 40 years old, was once again the man of the moment. He was at the heart of everything good for his team, showing that, even as his career winds down, his hunger for victory remains as strong as ever. The win was a testament to his enduring quality and leadership on the pitch. After the celebrations, Ronaldo gave an interview that sent ripples through the football world. He spoke about his future with a rare sense of finality. He hinted that the end of his incredible journey is near. "You know how old I am already," he said, his voice filled with emotion. "Obviously, I'm closer to the end than I was at the beginning, but I have to enjoy every moment." These words suggest that he is now taking it one game at a time. For a player who has always seemed eternal, this was a clear sign that the clock is finally ticking. He knows his body has limits, even if his spirit does not. This wasn't the first time he has talked about retiring. Back in November 2024, he mentioned he might have 1 or 2 years left. But this time, it felt different. It came right after a huge international triumph. His contract with his club, Al Nassr, also expires this month. After his last game for them, he posted a message saying, "This chapter is over." All these signs point towards a carefully planned exit. Ronaldo has always been a master of his own destiny. It seems he wants to leave the stage on his own terms, at the very top, with a trophy in his hands for his beloved country. The victory itself was a classic Ronaldo performance. Spain took the lead, but Portugal fought back. Ronaldo was the one who dragged his team back into the game. He was a constant threat, driving forward and inspiring his younger teammates. His presence alone seemed to lift the entire squad. The Spanish defenders found him impossible to handle, even at 40. It was a reminder of why he is considered one of the greatest of all time. He doesn't just score goals, he wills his team to win. The night was a perfect summary of his entire career: drama, passion, and ultimate success. Ronaldo's most crucial contribution came in the 61st minute. With Portugal trailing, he found a way to score the equalizer. It was his 138th goal for his country, a record that just keeps growing. The goal was pure instinct. He found a pocket of space in the box, and when the ball came to him, he finished with clinical precision. It was a moment of sheer brilliance that turned the tide of the match. The stadium erupted as he ran to the corner flag, performing his famous celebration. It was a sight we have seen so many times, yet it never gets old. He had delivered for Portugal when they needed him most. What makes his performance even more remarkable is that he was playing with an injury. He later revealed the extent of his sacrifice. "For the national team, if I had to break my leg, I would have broken it," he declared. This statement shows his incredible dedication. He put his body on the line for his country. Many players at his age would have sat the game out, but not Ronaldo. He was determined to play, to lead his team in a major final. This commitment is what separates him from so many others. It is a level of passion that is truly inspiring to watch. His determination was clear throughout the match. He was chasing down every ball and fighting for every challenge. You could see the pain on his face at times, but he refused to give in. He pushed through the discomfort, driven by the desire to win for Portugal. This kind of grit and determination has been the hallmark of his career. It is why he has stayed at the top for so long. He combines his immense talent with an unbreakable will to succeed. He is a warrior on the football pitch, and last night was another example of his fighting spirit. Eventually, the injury took its toll. In the 88th minute, he was substituted. The entire Allianz Arena, including the Spanish fans, rose to give him a standing ovation. It was a powerful moment of respect for a true great of the game. As he walked off the pitch, you could see the mix of pain and pride in his expression. He had given everything he had. He left the field knowing he had done his job, setting his team up for the penalty shootout that would ultimately bring them glory. His contribution was complete, and it was immense. When the final penalty was scored and Portugal were confirmed as champions, the cameras found Ronaldo. He was on the sidelines, surrounded by his teammates and staff. He was overcome with emotion, with tears of joy streaming down his face. This was not just another trophy for him. This one meant something more. He has won everything at club level, from the Premier League to the Champions League. But winning with Portugal has always held a special place in his heart. He once said that it is more special than any club title, and you could see it in his reaction. He described the feeling as mission accomplished and so much joy. For him, playing for his country is the highest honor. It is a responsibility he has carried for over 2 decades. He has led Portugal through its golden generation, inspiring them to their first ever major trophies. This victory was the culmination of years of hard work and dedication. The emotional release showed just how much it meant to him. It was a moment of pure, unfiltered happiness from a player who has given so much to the sport and to his nation. He is more than a footballer in Portugal. He is a national hero. His love for the national team is evident every time he puts on the famous red and green shirt. He sings the national anthem with more passion than anyone. He plays with an intensity that shows he is representing millions of people back home. While club football brought him fame and fortune, representing Portugal brought him a different kind of fulfillment. It is about pride, identity, and a deep connection to his roots. This latest trophy is another legacy-defining moment, cementing his status as the greatest Portuguese player of all time. It was a beautiful sight to see him so happy. This victory feels like a perfect bookend to his international career. If this was his last major tournament, he is leaving on the highest possible note. He has won the European Championship and now 2 Nations League titles with his country. He has carried the hopes of a nation on his shoulders for so long. To see him celebrate with such raw emotion was a reminder of the human side of these superstars. Behind the goals and the records is a man who loves his country deeply. It was a fitting tribute to his incredible service to Portuguese football. So is this really the end for Cristiano Ronaldo? The signs are certainly pointing that way. His contract with Al Nassr is over. He has dropped hints about his future, and he has just won a major international trophy at the age of 40. It feels like the perfect time to say goodbye. Fans around the world are preparing themselves for the inevitable announcement. The thought of football without Ronaldo is a strange one. For almost 20 years, he has been a constant presence, a relentless goal scorer who has redefined what is possible in the game. His departure will leave a huge void. His career has been nothing short of phenomenal. From a tricky winger at Manchester United to a goal-scoring machine at Real Madrid, and a leader for Juventus, Al Nassr and Portugal, he has broken countless records and won every major honor. His rivalry with Lionel Messi has defined an entire era of football, pushing both players to unimaginable heights. Ronaldo's legacy is not just about the goals or the trophies. It is about his incredible work ethic, his professionalism, and his relentless desire to be the best. He has inspired millions of people with his dedication. When he does retire, football will lose one of its biggest stars. He is a global icon whose appeal goes far beyond the sport. He has brought joy to so many fans with his incredible skill and dramatic moments. The game will undoubtedly move on, with new stars emerging to take his place. But there will never be another Cristiano Ronaldo. His combination of athleticism, skill, and mental strength is unique. He is a once-in-a-generation talent whose impact will be felt for many years to come. The final countdown may have begun, but his legend will live on forever. For now, we should simply appreciate these final moments. Whether he plays on for a few more months or decides to hang up his boots tomorrow, we have been privileged to watch him. He has given us memories that will last a lifetime. The night in Munich was a perfect encapsulation of his career, a leader, a match winner, and a champion. It was a night of glory for Portugal, but it also felt like a poignant farewell from one of the game's true immortals. Thank you for everything, Cristiano. It has been a pleasure to watch you play.